Let's talk about clearing Hanumatan. We're going to keep it super simple, just like any other video that I make, so buckle up. Let's get into it. First and foremost, this Guardian can be really fun because the more you hit him, the more stacks you get. And every stack that you get up to 40, you gain more crit rate and more damage. So it is imperative that you don't get hit, because guess what? When you get hit, it takes away those stacks. Also, when you get to 40 stacks, you're going to get a 30% cooldown reduction. You're pumping against this Guardian if things are going correctly. So let's go ahead and talk about how to make that happen. The battle items that you will need are a flare, 2 pheromones, and a destruction grenade. Now, typically, whenever you just matchmake and everyone drops in, you can call whichever item that you would like to use. There are 3 phases. Each of them will involve a counter mech, followed directly by a destruction mech. You will get your first counter and destruction opportunity for phase 1 when he does this mechanic where he stomps the ground. Pretty simple destruction check. Same with the second phase. That's why you're going to save the destruction bomb for the third destruction pattern. You'll continue to do some more damage until you see him do this. That is when you know the stagger mech is coming and he's about to jump away and then come back in phase 2. So you'll want to jump behind him, stagger him, and then go ahead and throw that first pheromone bomb. And just as a general tip for this Guardian, almost every single attack is back safe. He does a lot of frontal and a lot of side attacks. So if you don't know what's going on, just try to stick to the side or the back. After you use your pheromone bomb and he comes back in phase 2, you will continue to DPS him down until he gives you your second stagger, then counter, then destruction mech again. But this time is a little bit different than the first time. So this time he's going to give you either fire or ice. And for the fire mech, he is going to be shooting out flames in a plus sign. So after each blast is going to rotate a little bit, so just kind of keep rotating with him as you continually stagger him until his stagger bar goes all the way down. Then of course you will counter him right after that, or someone will counter him, and then you will use your destruction skills again right after that counter, and then you will throw your pheromone bomb and get prepared for the third phase. After he jumps down and is in the third phase, you will continually DPS him down until he gives you your next big mech. And this one is just a counter and destruction check. The destruction check on this one, though, is a little bit higher than the previous 2. So this is why you're going to save that destruction bomb and use it here. Also, you need to use your destruction skills just in case. And you'll know this is happening because he will start punching forward and there will be flames or ice under your feet, and they'll continually pop up under your feet. So you have to kind of continue moving around the side of him until his 5th swing. After his 5th swing, he will be counterable and start using your destro skills or your weak point skills. If you're not sure what your destruction skills are, those are the same thing. After you finish that, you are done with the major mechanics for this Guardian, but he is going to transform into his angry ape form where he gets white fur and he's going crazy. So again, what you want to do is when he starts pounding his chest, you want to get behind him because you're going to have to do a spacebar mech. Then you'll just continually DPS him down until he is dead. And he does have a few different attack patterns while he's in this form, but generally you are safe if you are on the back side of him. Now, some special patterns that you might see in this raid that you need to be aware of is that when he is in his angry boy form where he has white fur at the very end, you might see this pattern where he puts a green circle on the ground. Get in the green circle and stay in there because everywhere else you are gonna die, man. The next one is whenever you notice he's jumping up and he seems to be following someone around. If they're running around, he is targeting someone. So just run a little bit out in front of him because there is a safe spot about 5 or 10 meters out in front of him, and you'll just kind of hang out there until he's finished jumping up and down, and you're good to go. Now, another normal pattern you might see is his spirit bomb attack. He literally goes and he's raising up for a spirit bomb. When he does that, do not hit him, do not attack, and go to the front of him, because after he finishes that, he is going to give you a counter opportunity into a destruction opportunity. Now, if you fail it, people were hitting him, whatever it may be, that spirit bomb's going to land, man, and it's going to do giga damage. So either have a time stop ready, or I hope that you have a support in your party. But guys, that is pretty much everything for this video. That's basically how a successful run should work in Hanumatan. And guys, if this guide helped you out at all, please go ahead and hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel, because if you like Lost Ark, it is going to be in your best interest to do so. Make sure and check me out on Twitch. I'm streaming a few days a week now, so if you want to know when I go live, go ahead and just go over there right now and click follow. That way you get the notification. Guys, I will see you on the next video, and I hope you have a fantastic day.